Maybe you're in front of your smartphone or maybe you're in front of your computer and you're thinking, why should I move to St. Augustine? I'm going to cover the top 10 reasons that might just push you over the fence and cause you to move to our beautiful town, and we're going to get after it right now. What's up, everybody? This is Thomas with Keller Williams here in St. Augustine, Florida. And if you're looking for everything you need to know about eating, working, sleeping, and the top 10 reasons you should move to St. Augustine, then go ahead and tap that subscribe button below, like the video, and comment if you have any additional questions about your potential move to our town. Like I've said before, I've got videos coming out every single week, so make sure you subscribe so that you stay in the know about everything going on here in St. Augustine. We've got people reaching out to us all the time, so whether it's a call, a text, or an email, it comes directly to my phone. I'm the guy answering it, so whether it's a call, text, or email, I'm here for you. The first reason that might make you want to move to St. Augustine is going to be if you're looking for that small town feeling. St. Augustine is definitely going to have that for you. Now, it was originally established in 1565 by the Spanish officially as a city. Before that, it was inhabited by the Timucuan Native Americans. So the Spanish established the city in 1565. It went a couple times between the English, the Spanish, and the French, but obviously now is a United States territory. So it's the nation's oldest city because it has been continually inhabited since 1565. Though most of our inventory is relatively new in terms of the lifespan of a home, there are tons of homes in the St. Augustine downtown area that are dated 100 plus years ago. There are some shops right along St. George Street and of course Castillo de San Marcos that are a couple hundred years old. So they're very cool. It gives you that old Spanish town in northeastern Florida. St. Augustine is a city within St. Johns County, which has about 250,000 people. Now, if you're talking about the main city of St. Augustine and the beaches there, that's probably going to be somewhere between 30 and 50,000 people. So it's still not all that much compared to the general area of our entire county. This is definitely one of those towns that if you live here for a while or you get involved in the community, you are bound to see someone that you know while you're out at the grocery store or at a restaurant. It's just going to happen. I actually wrote this blog a couple of days ago, and yesterday I went to Ponte Vedra, and as I was going to Ponte Vedra, I drove by one of my buddies. He's an AC tech, so he's driving all around. He honked, he waved at me, and then I had to actually go have a home rekeyed for one of my YouTube buyers, actually, and the locksmith himself was one of my friends from a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu class. So it's just like within that same day, I ran into two people of riding that. So pretty funny. It's definitely one of those towns that you're going to run into people. So if you do like that, then this is something that you're going to find here in St. Augustine. The second reason you might want to consider moving here is because you are looking out for the best interests of your family and you want great schools for your kids. Well, St. Johns County definitely has that for you because we have one of the #1 school districts in the entire state of Florida. St. Johns County School District is first in the state out of 67 districts in total school accountability points for the past 9 years and is one of only 2 districts in Florida with a grade of A each year since 2010. The classroom ratios are at the highest 1 to 20 kids. There are currently 20 career academies, including hospitality and tourism, engineering, communications, design, the arts, business and finance, and information technology. Now, this is all dependent on the school that you go to, so if you are interested in a certain program, you have to go to the certain school that offers that program. Keep in mind that St. Johns County is growing and they are changing school districts all of the time. I actually just saw a news article this past week that said they are going to start rezoning certain school districts just to kind of keep up with all of the growth that they've had and to make more sense for the students. The third reason you might want to consider moving to St. Augustine is going to be our beautiful beaches. We have over 42 miles of beaches within the county, and I enjoy every little bit of them. Well, that's not totally fair. I mostly enjoy driving on the beach. So there's a couple of questions that you normally do here, which is going to be, can you drive on the beach? Yes, you can. There's two-wheel drive, there's all-wheel drive, and four-wheel drive access. We definitely recommend that you're going to use either all-wheel drive or four-wheel drive. For example, myself, I have a car that has about 6 inches of clearance. I have all-wheel drive, but there's times where I'm still sketched out to go onto the beach. I'll ask the attendant, I'll say, hey, what do you think today? Should I go out there or not? And they're gonna give me a straight answer. If you have two-wheel drive, you should be okay, but there's gonna be some days you definitely don't wanna go out there. You're either gonna be pushed out or you're gonna get towed out, either one. So just keep that in mind. The beach pass is $50 for the year, and that's so you can drive on the beach. Otherwise, the beaches are free. If you're looking to bring your dog to the beach, you can do that as well. The law states that you have to have them on a leash, but if you spend more than 5 minutes on the beach, you're going to see that a lot of people don't follow that rule at all. You can also cook on the beach. You can't have any open flames, so maybe like a little George Foreman grill hooked up to a little propane tank, something like that. But you can't have any open flames out on the beach, so no campfires or anything like that. The fourth reason you might want to consider moving to St. Augustine is going to be the abundance of recreational activities that we have here in the area. Now, aside from the obvious winter sports, because we don't get really any snowfall, I think we have 2 snowfalls in the past 100 years and it didn't even stick. Aside from the obvious winter sports, we have pretty much anything you could be looking for. So whether that's fishing, surfing, boating, mountain biking, horseback riding, or if you're looking to play a team sport, maybe some pickleball action, whatever you're looking for, they're definitely going to have something within the area here, something that maybe you're passionate about. I guarantee there's someone that's just as passionate here in the area and has a little group of something together. For myself, for example, I like to mountain bike, and Florida is known to be pretty flat. But I've been able to find some really great trails out here in northeastern Florida that satiate my mountain bike needs. I'm not like a crazy mountain biker. I'm not doing backflips or anything like that, but I like to go out there and have a little fun. I'm able to do that here still. I also just picked up golfing as well. It's something I never really did before. I'm a shit golfer, so don't ask me to go out with you. I will, but just bring the beer and we'll have a fun time either way. But I picked up golfing. I've started to get into it a little bit. It's the pursuit of just the little tiny adjustments that make it a great game. But that's something that you can do all over Florida, all over northeastern Florida for sure, especially if you're looking, maybe play at Sawgrass, or if you want to play at one of the country clubs in the area. The fifth reason you might want to move to St. Augustine, Florida is going to be the distance to other cities. Now, that's obviously not a huge selling point on St. Augustine, as it's just geographic location, but we are very close to Jacksonville, we're close to Orlando, we're close to Daytona. So what does that mean for you? Well, if we're close to Jacksonville, that is a growing metropolitan city. Jax Beach is a great little place to hang out. Riverside and Avondale, also a great place to go out if you want to go out for good food or drinks. Great place to have a little date night. They also have Jax International Airport up there as well, so if you need a quick flight, you can pretty much go anywhere you need to go out of that airport, which is a really great convenience. Only about an hour from where I live, a little bit less depending on traffic. But if you're looking to go to Orlando, of course you have Disney and Universal. It's going to be about 2.5 hours away from here in St. Augustine. So if you are a big Disney fan, a big Universal fan, you can go and visit. You can get the season pass. You can go as much as you want. A ton of people do that around here. And maybe if you do need to catch an international flight, going out of Orlando is great as well. Me and Maya, we do that. That's my fiance. She's Puerto Rican, so we fly over to Puerto Rico a lot. You can go right into Orlando. We leave our car there in the parking lot, and then we just fly over, and we just get back in our car, drive back home. About 2.5 hours, not the most convenient, but it is what it is. There is also Daytona Beach, so if you're into motorcycles, you're into car shows, that's all going to be in the Daytona Beach area. They also have miles and miles of beautiful beaches, great restaurants and bars in the area as well. They have Daytona 500 there too, so if you do want to go see some NASCAR, that's going to be your place, and that's only about 45 minutes to an hour away from St. Augustine. So you have a lot of options within the immediate area for you to travel and to go have fun. The sixth reason you might want to consider moving to St. Augustine is going to be because of the history within the area. History buffs, you are really going to love St. Augustine, whether that's going to be Native American history, whether that's going to be United States history, or the Civil Rights Movement. There's tons of history within our little area, and it's all around us to see. You can go to Castillo de San Marcos, you can go to St. George Street, you can go to the Colonial Quarter down there, you You can also go down to Avila Street. You can go check out the Lighthouse. They have Native American burial grounds in the area. So if you're into history, this is definitely a great place for you because there is tons of it around. I should add that we're not only the nation's oldest city, but we're also the nation's most haunted city. So if you're into that, then there's plenty of history and haunted history here for you. The seventh reason you might want to move to St. Augustine is going to be if you love live music. Now, whether that's going to be a street performer or maybe you're looking for a live act and a huge band, then there is plenty to see and plenty to listen to here in St. Augustine. The streets used to be covered with street performers, especially in the St. George area. So if you have been here in the past 20 years and you remember people performing on the street, that doesn't typically happen as much, but we do have people that do perform on the off-end street. I'm not sure if they're doing it legally or not, but they are still there regardless. Even though that does stink, there is plenty of live music. If you're walking downtown, you literally are going to be in earshot from live music from a whole bunch of different places, whether that's going to be No Name Bar, that's going to be Trade Winds, they have the Colonial Quarter downtown, or maybe you want to go check out a live show at the amphitheater. I know they have Revolution coming in. They also have Styx, Bare Naked Ladies. They're getting the lineup set up for next year too, so I imagine a lot more acts are going to be coming through there that are a lot higher ticket dollars, but it's still a great venue to go to. It's an outdoor venue, so something great to check out. The live music scene is doing so well here in St. Augustine that if you actually visit the website, which I'll put in the link in the comments below, you can actually look at the live music calendar for St. Augustine. So what live music is going on today, it'll show you everything that they have scheduled. The eighth reason you might want to move to St. Augustine is going to be all the events and attractions in the area. I've touched on them on other videos, but there's tons of things to do here, whether you're looking for a music festival like Sing Out Loud Festival or Porch Fest in Lincolnville. They also have other things. They have Rhythm and Ribs, which is going to be like a country music festival with ribs, obviously. They have so much to do here. There's so much to do here, whether you're looking to go on a carriage ride downtown, maybe you want to take a walking tour, or maybe you want to take a sunset cruise and have downtown St. Augustine as your backdrop. There's so much to do downtown. They have the St. Augustine Film Festival, St. Augustine Food and Wine Festival, the World Golf Hall of Fame. If you're looking to go to an art museum, they have the Leitner Museum. They also have tons of galleries scattered throughout St. Augustine and St. George Street. Maybe you want to go to the antique car show. They have an antique car museum here in St. Augustine as well. If you're into some funky stuff, Ripley's Believe It or Not is a great little place to go. If you want to help me out, my family out, my brother-in-law owns an escape room in St. Augustine. That's a fun family event. The ninth reason you might want to move to St. Augustine is going to be because of our beautiful weather. Now, it does take some adjusting to get used to when you move down here, especially if you're coming from the north, because during the summer months, it can get very hot and very humid. We're talking mid 85 to mid 95s with 100% humidity, which is completely different. You're wearing a wet blanket when you come out. Good part of that is it only really happens between July and September, with the rest of the year really being very, very mild. I would say that we have about 3 seasons here. We don't necessarily have a fall, but we do have a spring, summer, and winter. Winter is, maybe it gets to 50, 60 degrees during the day. We might have a couple of days of that, but on average, it's probably going to be 75 degrees and sunny during the day, and it'll get down to maybe 50, 40 degrees at night. But once it hits about 12 o'clock during the day, during the winter, it normally warms right up. On average, you're probably going to be looking between 75 and 85 degrees throughout the rest of the year. So aside from those summer months, our weather is very favorable for all types of outdoor activities. I do have to admit, after a couple years of being down here, I have gotten pretty soft when it comes to the cold. 30 and 40 degrees just feels completely different to me now. And I'm obviously, maybe with the heat, I'm a lot more resilient compared to my friends from up north. I can take the heat a lot better. But when it comes down to the cold, I need like 2 sweaters and a jacket anymore whenever I go up and visit friends up north. The 10th and final reason you might want to consider moving to St. Augustine is going to be the local art scene. So whether you're looking to buy from a local artist or you're looking to buy at one of the expensive art galleries that are on St. George Street and King Street, you're going to have tons of options to do that. They do also have theater productions. I know they just did The Lion King Jr. over at the amphitheater, which was put on by a local middle school. They have Flagler College puts on shows. They have the St. Augustine Opera. The music scene, of course, they have here. There's just tons of art in our area, and we like to keep it that way. So I don't think that's ever going to change. You go up any street in St. Augustine, you're more than likely going to see an art gallery or a little local handcrafted gift shop. So if you're looking to spread the love, I definitely say go to like the smaller mom and pop shops, because they're making stuff handmade just for you. Also, at this time of year, the entire town is actually its own little art show. They do Night of Lights, where they take all the buildings in downtown St. Augustine, they cover them with lights, they cover the palm trees with lights, all the trees in the area, and it's really a great view. It's a great night out. You just want to go out and take a walk with your friends or your family, or just by yourself, whatever you want to do. It's beautiful out there, and you can go, have a nice drink, take a walk, look at the lights, go on the waterfront. You can see everything. It looks beautiful. So it's definitely something to check out. Guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you've gained a little bit of knowledge and a little bit of insight into the top 10 reasons to move to St. Augustine. If you did, please do me that solid and tap that subscribe button below, like the video, and comment if you have any additional questions about your move to St. Augustine. Like I've said before, we've got videos coming out every single week, so make sure you subscribe so that you stay in the know, just in case anything changes here in our beautiful area. We've got people reaching out to us all the time, so whether it's a call, a text, or an email, it goes directly to my phone. I'm the guy answering all those, so whether it's a call, text, or email, I'm here for you.